Jane the Virgin. All new Monday at 9 on SFL-TV, the CW.
Hi, and welcome back to Inside South Florida. Looking for some great entertainment this spring and summer? Well, here is Carmen Ackerman with Riverwalk's Art and Entertainment District to tell you what you need to see when you go there. Carmen, it has been too long, far too long.
Absolutely, and I'm so happy you brought me in.
Why are you trying to be all sort of in demand and ignoring us for 6 months?
Well, I'd like to be a little mysterious, Dave. It makes you want me even more.
We have pined for you. Collectively, as a team, we've all been, you know, like a vigil for you.
Thank you. I brought extra Kleenex along with me today.
Yeah, we got it. We keep it stored. The Carmen Ackerman box of Kleenex. Well,
thank you.
Regardless, good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you, really. Thank you for having me today. Appreciate it.
All kinds of exciting things going on in Riverwalk Arts and Entertainment District, I assume?
Yeah, we have a great, you know, first of all, it's springtime, so there's all kinds of things happening along the district. We now call ourselves the district because we're just so cool and happening, you know.
Very cool.
But yeah, we've got great Broadway shows. Pippin is playing at the Broward Center, followed by Anything Goes. We've got great concerts. We've got Roberta Flack coming. We've got Boz Scaggs. We've got Kathy Griffin. You know, that's like, right? Sure. Funny, comedy, I love it.
Sure.
We've got just awesome things happening on the theater side. On the art side, if you love Mexican modern art, there's nothing better than Frida Kahlo. Everybody's got to have a little Frida. So we got Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera have an unbelievable exhibit through the end of May. I advise everybody who loves any kind of art to go see it. It's really great. And in addition to that, the NSU Art Museum has some great things. They've got film exhibits. They've got great wine and food lectures going on. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. They've got a great Academy of Art, AutoNation Academy of Art. And so if you want just, you know, some kind of like a quick seminar, you can do it. If you want a week-long class, you can do it, or even longer. Really great things for children and adults. So there's lots and lots of stuff happening.
I mean, you just named like 72 things.
I know, and I've got about 172 more, so strap on.
So what is there always pretty much something going on all the time?
All the time there's something going on. You know, we've got a lot of partners in the district. We've got the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. We've got the historic Stranahan House, which is a gem of a little place. We've got the Fort Lauderdale Historical Society, the Bonnet House, you know, Museum and Gardens, which is stunning. NSU Art Museum. We've got the Florida Grand Opera. So, you know, it's just always something going on. So whether you like music or you like art or you like theater or you like, you know, just hanging out at the district. I mean, free Sunday jazz brunch the first Sunday of every month, right?
Yep.
There's nothing better.
Sure.
And if you like food, who doesn't like to eat? I love to eat. We got food everywhere, so there's just always something going on. It's awesome.
I think it's fair to say that Broward residents all know about you guys, but you know, our show's on throughout Dade and into Monroe County, and so maybe someone who lives on South Beach, maybe this is the first they're hearing about Riverwalk. So
absolutely.
Why should they make the schlep to come hang out with you guys?
Well, first of all, they are my target market. I am all about the visitor. I am all about the visitor. I want to embrace you. I want to bring you up. You know what? Because it's just a change of pace. I mean, every sort of county has its own vibe going on. Fort Lauderdale is about chic, elegance, cool, but always relaxed. We have this relaxed thing going on. So we don't really get uptight about a lot of stuff. I invite everybody from Dade, Broward, you know, I mean, Miami-Dade, you know, Palm Beach, wherever, the Keys, you know, come on over because it's really fun. And you can make a whole weekend out of it. You know, we've got some great area hotels. We've got great restaurants. So come spend the night, you know, come hang out with us.
I've been to the jazz brunch. Good times. You don't even have to be like a huge jazz fan to dig it.
No,
it's
awesome.
Still fun. For those who've not been, tell us more about Jazz Brunch.
Well, Jazz Brunch happens. It's you know, it happens at the first. It's the JM Lexus Sunday Jazz Brunch. Thank you, sponsors. I'm sure they'll be very thrilled that I mentioned them. The first Sunday of every month, come down to the Riverwalk. You can bring your chairs, bring a picnic basket if you want. Otherwise, there's plenty of food vendors all over that will sell you all kinds of goodie things. We also have at the Broward Center. They have a brand new restaurant that just opened back in October called Marty's New River Bistro. Fantastic, fantastic brunch. I can't recommend it enough. Every time I get a chance, I'm there eating. Every Saturday and Sunday, they're open for brunch. I want to say from about 10:30 until about, I think, 3 or so. Great place to come. But anyway, bring your chairs, bring your blankets, come sit, listen to music, watch people dance. People just get up spontaneously and dance. It's just fabulous people watching. Vendors, they have vendors who are selling all kinds of wares, jewelry and clothes, and we have great food along the district, and it goes all the way down the river. So if you own a boat or just rent a boat, you can come visit us via boat, or you can come park your car and hang for the whole day. It's really, really fun, and it's the first Sunday of every month from 11 to 2. And then afterwards, if you really want to know about the district, you can go on a free historic walking tour where they'll take you walking all along the district and tell you all the great history about Fort Lauderdale.
And Stranahan House, you mentioned that earlier. So it's a wonderful place.
Stranahan House is a beautiful place. It's been restored. It was the original trading post, the original sort of settler home here in Fort Lauderdale. One of the fun things they do is, you know, obviously we're all about the river here. We've got this gorgeous new river that sort of we're all connected to. So the Stranahan House does, Sunday evenings, they do a river ghost tour. Dave, have you ever done the river ghost tour?
You know, I actually was going to ask you. No, I have not done that.
Okay, you've got,
okay,
please,
I want to.
be my guest.
Would love
Come
to.
and do the river ghost tour.
So,
you would love it.
done.
It's really, really fun, and they tell all kinds of fun tales, a lot of fun things, but you know, people who died along the river, a lot of ghost stories, and it's just a really enjoyable way. You go on the boat, gorgeous, you know, South Florida weather. You wind your way down the river. You get to see some really nice homes as well, and you get to hear all these wonderful stories. No better way to spend the afternoon.
Have you seen a ghost? Have you been so moved by a spirit?
I'm not allowed to tell. They're in the witness protection program, and I swore I would not tell.
But can you give us a story, like one ghost story, or is it for us?
Well, you know, actually, the founder of Fort Lauderdale, Frank Stranahan, it is supposedly he is a ghost himself. He actually killed himself. The Depression came. I know it's kind of gory the way he did it.
Vibe down.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of a Debbie Downer in this. But yeah, he kind of tied one of those big iron grates and threw himself in the river and died. So, but you know, he kind of still lives among us and wants us to know all about Fort Lauderdale. So although it's a very sad story at the time, he now brings a lot of joy to people by spreading the history of Fort Lauderdale. So
it seems weird that a guy who was so unhappy wants to spread happiness now.
I know. Yeah. I make stuff up as I go along, but I'm glad you like it.
It works. It works. A couple minutes left. You want to talk about some of the partners that you're working with?
Yeah, I have great partners. Well, I have our cultural partners, which are the Broward Center, Historic Stranahan House, Fort Lauderdale Historical Society, NSU Art Museum, the Florida Grand Opera, and the Bonnet House Museum and Gardens. But then on the other side, I actually also work with a lot of hotels and a lot of restaurants. So we've got the Riverside Hotel, we've got, you know, Grill 401, we've got Tarpon Bend, all of these awesome restaurants and all of these great hotel partners all along the river. Oftentimes we'll create wonderful packages. As a matter of fact, one of the new things that's just like barely going to get made as I speak to you is we're doing this new historic Segway and bike tour. We're going to launch it this summer, and we're talking to some of our partners about creating sort of a stay and play package where you'll be able to spend the night at a hotel and then do this really fun Segway. Have you ever done a Segway?
I have.
They're awesome.
Indeed.
And we have a great Segway company right here on the river, so they do all kinds of tours, but this is going to be a special tour just for the historic buffs, Saturday and Sunday. You don't even have to be a historic buff.
Okay.
You just have to want to go on a Segway or a bike and learn a little bit.
Let me make a segue, and as we say goodbye, is there a website, or how can people reach you?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Please go on www.riverwalkae.com, www.riverwalkae.com, and you're going to get a whole calendar of stuff to do.
Next time you come on, will you bring some energy and enthusiasm?
Yes, I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
Just kidding. Good to see you as always.
So good to see you. Thanks so much for having me.
You got it. Thank you, Carmen. That will do it for our show today. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, you can always follow us across all social media platforms at SFL-CW, and you can check us out on our website at SFL-CW.com. We will see you same time, same place next weekend. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great week.
We dance to the beat of our own